If you're running a strong treatment program and still struggling to fill beds, this video is for you. If at any time during this video you would like to skip to the next step and book your free initial rehab marketing consultation with me, click the link in the description below. Let me start by saying this clearly. Empty beds do not automatically mean your program is broken. In many cases, it means your program is invisible. One of the most common beliefs we see in this industry is the idea that if you build a great program, people will naturally find it. The need for addiction and mental health treatment is high, so it feels logical to assume that quality alone should drive census. That assumption used to be partially true. It is no longer true today. Over 70% of people seeking addiction or mental health treatment start their search online. Families are not driving around town looking for signs. They are not asking clinicians for referrals first. They are searching on Google, reading reviews, comparing programs, and making decisions long before they ever speak to your admissions team. If your center is not visible online, it does not matter how strong your clinical outcomes are. People cannot choose a program they cannot find. Another major issue we see is a mismatch between the quality of the program and the quality of the marketing. Many treatment centers are being sold marketing services by agencies that do not understand this industry. These agencies often have excellent sales funnels for themselves. They rank well when someone searches for a digital marketing agency, but they don't even know what a PHP program is, what payer mix means, different levels of care, or even the compliance realities. At Behavioral Health Partners, we don't even accept clients outside of addiction and mental health. That is not a branding decision. It is a necessity. This industry is too complex, too regulated, and too competitive for generic marketing approaches. Clinical excellence does not equal market visibility. Another hard reality is that many clinicians and owners do not realize how competitive this space truly is. There are treatment centers spending $100,000, $500,000, or even over $1 million per month on marketing. That does not mean you need to spend at that level to compete, but it does mean visibility is not accidental. To be visible, you need a clear strategy and a clear understanding of what you are willing to invest. Hope is not a marketing strategy. Neither is guessing. What we specialize in at Behavioral Health Partners is helping purpose-driven programs compete with significantly larger budgets at a fraction of the cost. That only works when strategy is intentional, disciplined, and aligned with how people actually search for help. Even when traffic and calls start coming in, we often see admissions pipelines break down in subtle but costly ways. One of the biggest is payer mix and call handling. You can have strong traffic, strong ads, and strong SEO, but if the person answering the phone does not know how to guide someone in crisis toward getting help at your center, census will stall. Admissions is not a receptionist role. It is one of the most revenue-critical positions in your organization. We have seen cases where simply changing the person answering the phone resulted in up to 8 times more admissions in a single month. That is a hard truth for many owners to swallow, but it is a real one. Small operational changes can have massive downstream impact. Another common misunderstanding is the relationship between outcomes and growth. Good outcomes are essential. They are non-negotiable. They are the foundation of a sustainable brand in this space. However, outcomes alone do not drive rapid admissions or visibility online. Testimonials, reviews, and success stories build trust after someone finds you. They do not replace the need for traffic, visibility, and demand generation. If no one is reaching your website, your testimonials are not being seen. If no one is calling, your outcomes are not being evaluated. Census growth requires 3 things working together: visibility, traffic, and calls. Outcomes support conversion. They do not create discovery by themselves. One of the hardest truths owners have to face is this: you are not, and you should not be, the expert in every vertical of your business. Strong leaders know when to delegate responsibility to specialists. Marketing systems and admission systems are not side projects. They are complex, integrated systems that require expertise, testing, data, and constant optimization. Trying to personally oversee everything often leads to stalled growth, burnout, and frustration. This is why transparency matters so much when choosing a partner. You should be able to clearly understand the strategy being used for your center and the realistic timeline for implementation. Be cautious of agencies that promise a specific number of admissions in a specific time frame. In this industry, those promises are almost always attached to short-term contracts and long-term disappointment. Ethical growth does not come from guarantees. It comes from execution. For SEO, reporting should be transparent. The same keywords should be tracked every month. You should see growth trends, not snapshots designed to impress. For PPC, You should know your cost per admission and your return on ad spend. If you cannot clearly see where your money is going and what it is producing, you do not have a strategy. You have an expense. I want to share this from personal experience. I own a treatment center and I own an agency. I do not wear every hat. I hand responsibility to experts I trust completely. I focus on leadership, vision, and alignment, not micromanagement. Trevor, who is behind the camera right now, has been with me for over a decade. I could not produce this video without him, yet here you are watching it. That is what trust and delegation look like in practice. The same principle applies to your marketing and admission systems. Find an agency you truly trust, demand transparency, understand the strategy, then go all in. Half measures produce half results. If your program is clinically strong, but your beds are empty, the solution is rarely to work harder clinically. It is to become visible to the people who are already searching for help. Quality care deserves to be found. At Behavioral Health Partners, our role is to bridge the gap between exceptional treatment and predictable admissions. When those two align, growth becomes sustainable, ethical, and scalable. If this message resonates, it may be time to stop asking why people are not coming and start asking whether they can actually find you. Book a call with me, and I'll do a full audit of your brand visibility totally free. Thanks for spending some time with me today, and I'll see you on the next video from Behavioral Health Partners, your trusted partner in growth and impact. If you want to learn more about drug rehab SEO, you can click right here. Or if you want to learn how to make powerful client testimonials, you can click right here.